Welcome to Right Mind, where we explore the power of manifestation, mindset, and Neville Goddard's teachings to help you create the life you desire. Today, we're going to be diving deep into one of Neville's most profound principles: feeling is the secret. If you've ever wondered why your manifestations aren't quite coming through, or you feel stuck despite your efforts, this video will help unlock the true key: feeling. So these are some screenshots from accounts that I have helped to grow over the last couple of years. 27% in the last year, 31% in the last year. That day that the screenshot was taken, $343 Canadian. This one, 822% since 2016. 352% since 2016. That day, $300 Canadian. This one, 487 since 2020. I can't quite see it. The screen is showing it very small. Listen, the point is that there is so much opportunity with investing, with trading, and the right way to manage your money. It becomes something that is almost automated, and it can be automated, and you can go a lot deeper into this topic if you want to just make auto deposits into your investment accounts. That's why I've created so many different ebooks and guides to help you in your wealth creation journey. I have made and lost literally hundreds of thousands of dollars in the stock market. I have grown accounts from $5,000 to $80,000 within a single month. I've also lost more money than I wish to admit, than I wish to accept. But I have came away with so much knowledge that I feel obligated to share it with you and to help you, so that if you are looking to grow your investments, if you are looking to learn trading, and more specifically learn from my mistakes, if I had this knowledge that I am giving to you, if I had that just a couple years ago, I would be in a way different position. And the point is that we can all get to so-called that position, the desired reality, but life comes with its own ups and downs. And I believe that I was led on this path so that I could teach you, and so that I could rebuild from a different mindset and from a different ethical standpoint. When I first started trading and I first started making loads and loads of money, I had no regard and no appreciation for the dollar, right? And in the last couple of years, I have worked in many different places and areas, and physically manual labor, all types of things, so that it could switch my perspective and make me once again appreciate the value of a dollar, and going forward, how to preserve our capital. Because whether we are in a abundant state or we are in a lack of abundance, we must preserve what we have. We must be grateful for what we have. And that is an important lesson to learn. Going back to Neville Goddard's teachings, he says that it is not enough just to think about the life that we want. Whether it's love, wealth, success, we must feel it, because feeling is the bridge between the inner world and the outer reality. Your feelings act as the vibrational frequency that the universe, or some would call the simulated reality, this simulation of sorts, that it responds to. If you've ever noticed that thinking about wealth without feeling wealthy often leads to frustration and anxiety. And that's because the thought alone lacks emotional charge, and the emotional charge is what's needed to shift your reality. So the universe or simulation, whatever you want to call your external reality, it doesn't respond to mere thoughts. It responds to the energy behind those thoughts, and that is what we call the feeling state. So if you can switch your feeling state into a state of abundance, of wealth, of happiness, of success, then that is what your outer world is going to reflect. But it all comes back to the feeling state. The external is never going to really change the internal. If you can imagine, right, if you're still in a state of negativity and you received all this money or all these cars and houses, all this that you think that you want, but your internal perspective on the world, is still negative, then even if you were happy for a minute, eventually it's just going to come back to a negative feeling state. And that's because that's what your natural state is. So the goal is to switch that internal state so that no matter what happens on the external, you're going to always be in a better state internally. And the internal state is what dictates our happiness, our health, our abundance, all that, no matter what gets shown on the external reality, right? Because if internally you are always feeling in a state of happiness, then it doesn't really matter. You don't have to compare A to B, or, that person made so much and I only made this much. No matter what those numbers are, whatever that situation is, you will always be accepting of the state that you're in. You always feel in a state of abundance, of happiness, etc. So how do we tap into these feelings of wealth even when our current reality doesn't seem to match? Well, it begins with deliberately cultivating the feeling of already having what you desire. So here are a few steps to get you started. Firstly, I would recommend visualize. Take a few minutes each day to close your eyes and imagine yourself living the life of your dreams, and to see yourself in that dream home, driving your dream car, or running your dream business. And the point is to not just see it, but to feel it. So how does the seat feel in that luxury car that you want? How does the breeze in your dream backyard make you feel? The air that you're breathing, the smell of the bonfires that you might be having. The key in this whole exercise is to engage all of these senses into your visualization. And as you listen to my words, as you look at the visuals on the screen, and more importantly, take the step-by-step actions that are given to you in these ebooks that I am providing, the visuals along with the audio, the words, all of it together is going to embrace all of your senses, and it's going to make you imagine once again. And that's what we always did when we were younger. That is what we were always doing, is imagining and creating. And the point is to get you back into that creative zone and the flow state, really, so that once you start feeling these ways, you can start acting as if you are already the person that you want to become. It's all like a play, and you want to play the character that you want to be. So this doesn't mean spending money that you don't have, but rather, carry yourself with confidence as if you had the money, as if you were making decisions, like as if you were somebody already successful. And when you embody wealth, the universe is going to respond by aligning different opportunities and resources with that energy. It's going to match the frequency that you are giving out. And lastly, we want to practice gratitude in advance. And what do I mean by in advance? I mean, every day you want to take a moment and express gratitude, not just for what you currently have, but for the things that you desire, as if they are already yours. So you say, I am grateful for this financial abundance, or thank you for the incredible wealth that flows to me effortlessly. Saying things like this with the emotion involved fully, that's going to shift your emotional state into alignment with wealth, and it's going to make it easier for those things to manifest. Key that I would like to really make important is that you want to feel with all of your senses, and you want to feel that from an internal level, that it's not something that you're thinking of or thinking about. It really is putting yourself in that position and putting yourself into that role with all of the feelings and with all of the stimuli that you may be experiencing, as if that were your true reality. The key takeaway from this video should be is that you must remember that feeling is really the secret. And if you want to truly manifest wealth or anything in your life, then you must start focusing on how you feel and becoming aware of that, because the signal that the universe responds to is that feeling state. So it is very important that we let go of doubt, let go of fear, and start feeling the abundance that is already within us. And it is only a matter of time before your outer world will align with the wealth that you feel inside. So, on an ending note, if you found this video to be helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for more content on manifestation and building the life of your dreams, your desired reality. And as always, stay connected to your highest self and continue to manifest abundance and attract these types of videos into your life. It is going to shift your perception of reality and your reality to an extent that can only be experienced by you and through testimonials, through the people who have downloaded ebooks, subscribed, liked, commented, all of that. I thank you so very much. You are definitely aligned with the right mind, and if you feel called to do so, then please share this video. It would help to get the message out to a further audience, an open-minded audience, as I know that you all are that are tuned into this video. And I thank you for watching till the very end. Until next time, I will see you in the next one.